Hello, welcome to episode 1 of my Goalkeeper career mode. Every year I say I'm not doing it and then I'm going to give it a go. We'll see how it goes, see how playable it is. It is sort of playable. There's some things that are great about the Goalkeeper engine, there's some things that are not very good. I do like some things done on Pro Career. I mean, my guy looks like he's something in worse than Gromit at the moment. But yeah, apart from that, it's all going to go okay. So basically, I'm going to show you the settings as well. I've tweaked a bit since I sort of recorded the first bit. I'm having issues with the Goalkeeper sort of engine. I don't know, basically it won't save my assistance and I want it not in automatic, and it keeps going back, as you're going to see in the video. But it's kind of playable. I'll make some saves, but you know, it's all part of the fun. Starting at Stockport, I want to start in League 2 Stockport because I've just come up, and well, in this one of the favourites to go up, and I put them as the favourites. Also, I'm a Torquay fan. They've got 2 of Torquay's players from last season, so yeah, before I stay at Stockport, maybe try and go for a leagues bit of them. We'll see if I can end up playing it. But yeah, so here's the new kind of animations. You get a couple of animations. It's alright. I mean, I guess they lose their effects after a while. I was kind of hoping that the training would be more sort of, you still basically just have this cutscene and then that's it. You have a cutscene when you speak to the media for the first time. You have a cutscene when you get in the first team for the first time. It's good, and I like this. But at the end of the day, this should have started 10 years ago in my opinion. But whatever, it's alright, I don't mind it. It's made some sort of effort, but if you look where like other game series are in other sports, it's just very predictably just meh. And yeah, I kind of feel nah about it. So here are the settings. Now, take these, put this on Legendary, and then change the line. Was it the one that was on 75? Change that down to like 62, I think I put it at. Just because I was having the same goals. I am still, as I record this video, working on those settings because they change each year. So I did my training as you do. You get an A in 3 of them and you sort of push on. I make some alright saves. I didn't feel very agile, my guy. Basically, the LB is a bit all over the place. Like in a game, if you press LB, which keeps you in position, it draws you from position. And if you press Y for keeper charge, you sprint out of the goal. So I'm still getting used to it. They haven't fixed the pro camera view. Obviously, you get weird stuff like that. This was on automatic, I believe. So after this, I kind of changed it. Thinking that was one bad goal, but oh my god, it got worse. The issue is I don't actually know what save assistant's the best, because I put it onto manual and then I went back into my training again and I looked like a fish out of water. However, was it actually on manual? Yeah, as you can see. What is that? Because once I had a few goals where I just was like, oh my god, this is embarrassing, I went to change it again and then it was on assisted. I then put it on manual and my game crashed. So I don't know what one's better than it. I believe automatic is terrible because you're basically just having an argument with a CPU where you want to go. It's the opposite of what automatic should be and what it was in, I think it was FIFA 19, where you could pull off some unbelievable saves with it. Anyway, difficulty, I always say go world class. For years I've been doing it, since FIFA 18, I think I started it, always world class. Legendary is too difficult. This, so far, seems like the first game, unless you just need to change a whole new settings where it's the opposite. So it's the first friendly I played. I came on 1-0 down. And I ended up winning 4-1. So as you can see, this save was brilliant. I mean, look at that. That's an amazing start. And I'm gutted really because you have to get the team difficulty right. I feel like world class is perfect because you can pull off some amazing saves like that with those settings. And this, whoa, what a save. However, my team won 4-1, scored 4 goals in like 30 minutes against the team in the league above. I know it's not too different probably his rating, and it can only happen once, but I basically changed it for Sampdoria thinking I was going to play and I didn't, but I changed it. Nice kits by the way. Look at Stockport's away kit, it's just the same thing. I put it up to Legendary and the games were a lot more even. I mean, look at this, lovely. What's that? Sorry, what was that menu meant to be there? Anyway, played against Sampdoria. We should have, is it Sampdoria? I can't remember. Empoli, that was it in the next one. And I made some good saves, but as we should do, basically got battered in this game. So I went into the season like, you know what? I think we lost 4-1. We'll start on Legendary. If it's too much, we put it on world class and try and sort of change it a bit. But Legendary, actually, I've played 10 games basically, and Legendary is good for the team difficulty. However, the shots might be a bit at the moment. You might want to look into that based on how well you're getting on with the game. I'm doing this on old gen. Only because I've got the Series X and I'll have basically old gen and new gen, and it just means if I want to play a full team career mode I don't have to change these sliders, so I have one on old gen one on new gen because they were doing a career mode as well. I made some very good saves in this. I actually played better in pre-season than I did in the first 10 games. I'm not giving you spoilers or anything. But yeah, I find the engine, it's either brilliant like this or it just won't react. This was unlucky, as I said about the Y. I didn't mean to come out as much there, and it just pulls you out when you press LB or like on and off LB like I usually do, which is rather annoying. But yeah, so we basically lost this one 4-1, and then this goal you can see here, this happens a lot. Anyway, here's a cutscene for you. So, whilst we're going for this brilliant cutscene, now that standing still thing, I don't mind it. As my guy's buzzing up in the team sheet, I like this cutscene. I don't mind it that I have to, you know, not dive for everything. But there's some goals you're going to see where it's just embarrassing. Like, at least dive. I'm pressing dive as quick as possible. And then it's like going on automatic, and I don't know if, and then for a couple games they'll be on automatic, then they'll be on manual, which I put to then semi. I think semi is the way to go forward if you can. So it's not perfect, but I've had a lot worse. It was just unplayable at this time last year. So yeah, basically the reason I said about that line height is because you will just get that goal a million times if you don't do that. Always match the same for user and CPU. I know a lot of people don't, which is probably wise, but I then, when things aren't even, I start thinking, oh no, this is too easy, this is too difficult. Where if it's even, you know where you stand. I know that logic is quite flawed, but it's how I am. Anyway, this is what I mean about the thing. I tapped Y and it went on for ages. I got away with it, but be careful if you're a pro clubs keeper especially. Anyway, Salford, we're trying to get back into the game. We're 2-0 up on the first game of the season, which is brilliant, and this is on Legendary. So I was like, oh, this is good, isn't it? Well, I don't have to worry about having it too easy, but they're putting on the pressure, and the problem that bugs me is when you sit like this. So basically I have to do other things on doing these series. I'll be like editing, and I think, oh, the ball's near me, I'll get ready, and I know I'm playing it in this view, which isn't ideal. That's just annoying. I'm not expecting my guy to get that, but it's just so frustrating, and these ones are just weird when you get those sort of shots. I don't know, there's just a few weird things. And Salford went through, they equalised, I couldn't do much about that one, it's annoying. I don't know what's best for one-on-ones yet. Some of them, I'm like, you've got to wait. Some of them, you press B. But anyway, I drew against Salford 2-2 in the first game. I didn't really make mistakes, but that one was just still. You're going to have to use the imagination if you're watching this series, I think. Because at the start, I'm going to concede a few goals like this. And it's blimmin' annoying. And if you have any recommendations, let me know. And don't say move the stick. I may be bad, but look at that. Again, maybe bad, but you know, I know that. And then this is what I mean by automatic. You're just arguing with yourself. I said come up for that, I pressed A. And then I said move across and nothing happened. It's got locked onto nothing. But we went out League Cup to Birmingham, I think like 2-0, 3-0. And that was it. But not saying it's going to... I have actually made a few more episodes, so it's all going to be good. But, yeah, just bear in mind, there's going to be a few issues. Let me know if you've done some goalkeeping, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.